Why should you meditate? Well, you should meditate for the same reason that you should do anything, which is because it feels good. And the reason why it feels good is maybe arguable, but from my perspective, it feels good because there's an allowance of the truth to come through, and that's a very pleasurable experience. Um, Now, to be fair, I think that typically new first-time meditators they will get like maybe what you call beginner's luck, or just that first sense of relief after a long sense of tension, and the first few meditations can be really nice. Like, wow, that's really amazing. I didn't know I was holding so much. But then it kind of gets into a little bit of work, and what I mean is that as we go through life, we accumulate, say, traumas or tension or constrictions in the body, and we get accustomed to them to the point that we forget that we're holding them. And in the process of meditation, as we're relaxing, it feels good to ease the grip on these things. Well, the thing that I'm kind of putting the asterisk on the pleasure of the meditation is that sometimes if you're holding something so tight for a long time, if you can release the grip a little bit, it feels good. But the muscles and the tissue have been kind of formed around that constriction, and so to really let it go can actually kind of hurt, can be achy, and for that reason, sometimes the meditation isn't just pure pleasure, even though there's a sense of pleasure in the growth and healing. That immediate experience might be a little bit painful or achy, but that's actually, I would say, a really, really good sign that that you're on the right path, because it means that you're now about to pass a threshold. So it's nice and pleasure and comfortable, and this feels good, I feel so relaxed, and then it's like, oh, there's something there. What is that? Oh, I'm like angry about something, or I was worried about something, or just that old injury or something, and okay, can I really just let that be and just relax, and then let it melt away. And then it does, maybe not immediately, but with a little bit of time, or maybe immediately, who knows. um, and then once it's melted, it doesn't come back. So now you come back tomorrow, the next day, to sit in your meditation, and oh, is that there? No, it's not. Awesome. Oh, so now you have more pleasure in my body. And then the process continues, and you'll go deeper into that joy and that sense of well-being, and then something else that was deeper will come to the surface, and this process continues. But the really encouraging part of it is that every time you let something go, you never go back to the beginning. You always restart where you left off. It's kind of like, you're here, this is like what you think is happiness and pleasure, and then you let something go and it elevates, and then it might tip a little bit back down when you're out of the meditation, but it never goes all the way back down, because you've already let something go. It's not possible for you to go all the way back. Like from a mechanical point of view, it's not possible to go all the way back to your baseline. When you let something go, your baseline is now shifted. So, this desire, the impulse to meditate, I think, is really the body's way of inviting us and rewarding us for relaxing. So yeah, and the meditation, it doesn't always have to be sitting with your legs and your head and your arms in like a mudras and all that stuff, and with a special shawl. None of that. I mean, if you want, if it helps, sure. But it can just be a couple minutes here and there, waiting for the bus, waiting at a stoplight, waiting for the toast, whatever it is. Just a few minutes of just man, and just even that, it's awesome. I mean, um, it's just so nice. Actually, let's do it. Let's breathe with me. That'd be fun. Yeah. And I have a previous video about different meditation styles if you're interested, or if you're curious what is a good beginner practice, let me know, and I'd be happy to direct you in that way.